Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 Focused PvP. Today we are starting off with the Winged Knight Halberd, and even though I said we'd be using a specific Ultra Greatsword this time, I did in fact decide against it. I decided against it just due to weight restriction. I could have made it work. Didn't want to make it work. That's gonna get me, or not. There we go. Not a bad fight. Got a decent little bait with the parry. Can't really complain. So instead of using the flippy Ultra Greatsword, we are going to be using Yorshka's Spear. Just because it's a little less commonly seen, and yeah, that's just about it. So basically I'm going to be using that instead, because weight restrictions, I was not really able to wield both of these weapons, being the Winged Knight Halberd and the whatever greatsword it is, the foreign greatsword, just because 12.5 as well as 14.0, plus I was going to be using a heavier shield with the weapon skill ability, just so I could use a great shield and parry. It did not work out. That said, next time I will be using the foreign greatsword, and its backup will be a nice light weapon that is also quite spinny, so it should be an interesting time. I'm looking forward to it, to say the very least. Okay, I was about to say, I swear I summoned someone. I'm not going crazy, right? And he was just taking some time. Okay, that's a little better. Had to move the arms on my chair forward, because I'm leaning back at the moment. Really? Close but not quite on the timing for that parry. Good use of the claymore though. Gotta give him that. The range on this halberd I always find surprisingly short, actually. It's not really the greatest. I mean, it looks like it would be pretty long, but it's just kinda not. In a way, it's a little bit mediocre as far as the range is concerned. At least that's how it feels in comparison to how it actually looks. Just my opinion on the matter, but I feel like it should have longer reach than it actually seems to. Now there's a weapon I've never fought against. You, sir. Props. And he's casting. Aw, I tried to roll. Dangerous little thing. Ooh, that was a very quick casting time of that. I've never seen it cast that quickly. Not gonna lie, that usually takes forever. That was good. That was really good. I liked that fight. I want to fight him again. I really want to fight him again. And this time not accidentally block an attack when I'm trying to roll instead. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I blocked the first hit. I tried to roll, but I ended up running sideways instead. Like, I ran the direction I was trying to roll. So, not quite sure why it happened. Could be any number of things. Queuing part of what I was doing instead of all of it. Possibly the controller just having its input issues like it's been having. I still do need a new one. I'm not putting my priorities with that though, as far as hello phone. As far as buying new things and stuff. Simply due to the fact that there's other things I want to buy. I want a new microphone. I want an actual soundboard again. I miss having one. Come on. I'm just not gonna get near that. Why not second swing? Came out a little more quickly than expected. Great weapon. Good to see it more often. What was that? Yeah, I don't know. I want a new microphone. I want a little mixer and soundboard and all that stuff that goes with it. I need to actually finish with my cable management. Like, that's a big thing I need to finish with. Never mind the fact that I've got a processor and cooler coming. I need to buy a case. I need to buy a motherboard. I need to buy more RAM. Like, there's a lot of stuff I need just to finish with this setup. There's just so much that I need. And not enough money to spread around for it all. So, the new controller, I mean, it's not the highest priority. This one will work well enough for now. But I do need to upgrade things soon. First things first, cable management. Like, hands down, I want to finish that. I want my sleeves. I want my racetrack for under the desk. Just have the cables all nice and stuck up there. Instead of using little sticky tack things and twist ties. It's, it works, don't get me wrong, but I want my sleeves, I want my racetrack, I want all of it looking spiffy. Want a katana? Really? Really? Good job. You mixed up your moveset well. But I am shocked that you were out of range on so many of those attacks. Like I said, the range on this thing, it just is so much shorter than it looks like it should be. I have a hugely difficult time judging its distancing. Horrible. Truly horrible. So many times I misjudged the distancing and its tracking, in all honesty. That's another thing I'm having trouble with. Like, I just got completely shit on with that fight. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That said, katanas, they're not the hardest thing to use. So, you know, he's proud of it, but whatever. But the biggest issue is I cannot judge this stupid thing's distance. Like, the head of it looks so big, I feel like it should just reach out farther than it does. But if you actually compare it to other weapons in the class, whoops, it's not any longer. Like, I have a better time judging the different distance of my crescent axe than I do of this. Just something about it. It throws me off. Not quite sure what, but something about it just doesn't mesh well with me. But we'll get one last fight with it, hopefully end the little losing streak that we're on, and then we'll switch over to the spear. It's got a very interesting skill, for those who don't know. It actually steals enemy focus points. Well, drains them. Doesn't steal them. It would be cool if it did steal them. I'd like that about it. In a way, it's very scraping spearish, except that it decreases their focus points instead of, you know, breaking their weapons. So in a way, it's a lot less useful, but it still looks kind of cool. Now, if someone would actually come into the world, that would be fantastic. Third time's the charm. Please, game. I'd appreciate it. And there we go. See, that wasn't hard. Not a difficult thing at all to get a summon. And in no way whatsoever was that a challenge. More katanas. Goddard swords now? Yes. Woo. Goddard swords, everybody. Unparryable attacks and rolling pokes. Gotta love them. I wish that the attack was parryable. I wish that its skill could be parried, because that would mean so much. But it isn't, so oh well. In a way, I guess it's good that it isn't able to be parried, just because it gives a little bit more utility to the weapon. But that weapon is so powerful, I don't think it really needs that benefit. It's not the only weapon I feel that way about. Most of the dual weapons actually are kind of similar in that fact. They all have attacks, well, not all, but most have attacks that can't be parried. Oh boy, more Goddard swords. It's what I've always wanted to see. You wanted me to go down. Hooray for combos! It's got the same moveset as the Partisan. Truly fantastic. Gotta love it. You gotta love the Partisan moveset with its ability to roll catch people. Roll catching into extra combos. And I only did 600 damage with 4 hits, let's be honest now. That is kind of bad for damage. If I was using the Partisan instead, it might have been a little bit better. And we're looking at 336 compared to, oh, you know, 407. Like that's an extra bit of damage. It's a fair bit of extra damage. But combos. It's all about those combos. need more stamina. Come on. Nice. Good use of pure magic. I will give him props for that. I do love that spell where it puts the little shockwave going out. I do like that spell. It will be quite good on the bow cleric once I actually start making progress on it again. Soon, guys. Soon. I'm starting to feel like I need to finish it off. I'm starting to feel like I need to... Well, I need to start it over from the top, basically, just because of how far it got reset when I had to reset my save. But... soon. Quite soon, we will be there. And we will be doing good things with it. I'm excited. I am quite excited. Hey, friend? Okay. Hello. Is that a flamberge? That's a flamberge. I can be defensive too. If I had actually attacked instead of kicking like I tried to. Hooray for being defensive with a spear. What? Seriously? Okay. What the hell happened that kept me from rolling out of that after the second hit? Seriously. Can someone please explain that one to me? Because that makes literally no sense. That was stupid. Like, that was just stupid. Being unable to roll just for getting hit with, you know, one attack leading to, what was that, 5? 4? Either way, it was more than 2, and that's more than it should be. That made literally no sense. In any way. I'm shocked. Pun intended. I'm shocked. Like, wow. Just wow. Oh well. I guess these things happen. Alright, what do we got this time? Is that a Zwei or an Astoros? I can't tell. No? That's how you parry, friend. Alright, let's get one more fight with this weapon. And we'll look at what we're going to do next time. So, next time, like I said, we are going to mess around with this. As far as the shield we're going to use, it's got to be a heavy shield or at least a really, really good medium shield of some kind or another. But I'm kind of thinking it's got to be a great shield. Not that one, though. I'm probably thinking Curse Ward. Hi. Sorry I'm not paying attention to you. Come on down. Oh, you're actually using it as a main weapon. Thanks for the parry. I do appreciate that you're not using Hornet Ring. My turn. Let's even this out. No? Oh, come on. I wanted a regular R1. I wanted a regular R1, not a backstab. The backstab had shorter range than my regular R1 would have, so I probably would have just barely poked him. That was a good fight, though. I do like my rolling attack into parry strat. I felt like that worked out pretty well. Pretty well, indeed. I have so much more recording to do tonight. I need to make a backlog, guys. Going on vacation. Woo. Going down to Virginia Beach. Not for a happy occasion, but gotta make the best of it while I'm there. And I've gotta make sure you guys still have some content while I'm gone. Rude. Really? I am surprised you got that. Again, my turn. There's a little lag with us, that's why you got it. I love throwing fire bombs in people's faces. I forgot I was supposed to switch up weapons during that fight, though, so we're going to start that right about now. That guy kind of had a fantastic name. Iron Butt Cheeks. Yep, I find that humorous. I'm an adult. I swear. I swear, I'm an adult. Just because I need an adultier adult sometimes doesn't mean I'm not an adult. I know how to do my taxes. I know how to pay my bills. Hello, friend. What do we have? We've got an Irithel Straight Sword. I think this is literally the first time I've ever fought against one of these. I knew I'd get a hit finally. Oh, you know not to go more than twice. That sucks. And you're defensive. Okay. God, I hate that attack. Do it again. Stop running away so much. No? No third swing? Oh, you lived. Shame. Oops, wrong one. And a throwing knife, because skill. See, that's the thing I don't like. When a fight ends with a throwing knife, it feels cheesed. If you had some sort of skill required in the kill, if you frame a firebomb, if you use a firebomb because they take so long to throw, then that feels better than just throwing a throwing knife, because it's boom, there it goes, it's done, it's gone. It made contact if it's going to. You can't react to throwing knives. Not well, at the very least. And yes, I should have expected him to use the throwing knife considering he was being so defensive. But come on. Throwing knives, they feel cheesy. It's my opinion on the matter, I know, but it is what it is. That's just how I feel. That was a good fight otherwise. He was unnecessarily defensive and it lasted way too damn long, but it was a decent fight. So, in one of the English is hard. In one of the more recent videos, one of you guys mentioned that it might be interesting if I did mini FAQ things in the downtime between. Good parry. Not hard parry, but good parry. That was a good parry. I expected it to be a 2-hit stun. My fault for not realizing it wouldn't be. That second one, that was a good parry. The first one was an easy parry. Very predictable on my part. Shame about the Hornet Ring, but oh well. Shame about the Cestus too. But again, oh well. Hopefully we'll be nerfed. Apparently there's going to be a patch this Friday. Fist weapons will be affected, they will be buffed. Hopefully that means their parry timing will be nerfed, because it is kind of stupid. But yeah, little FAQ sessions between fights. What do you guys think about that? Feel like it's a good idea? Feel like it's a bad idea? I feel like it could be an interesting idea. I still want to do the conversation topic thing, but that seems like that idea has just sort of gone by the wayside. No one feels like, giving me things to talk about. Feel free. Give me things. Ask me things. What do you want me to say? I will respond. Oh, one of my messages got rated. Cool. So we have a shiny katana. Aww. I'm tired of your running attacks. I'm tired of katana running attacks in general. They just need to stop. They just need to stop being a thing. Run attack, R1, R1, run attack, R1, R1. Do you people know your weapon has a skill or an R2? Like, do you guys realize that that's a thing? Please. There's so much more to those weapons than just running attacks and R1s. They're so good otherwise. Please. The guy I fought earlier who actually knew how to use his katana and used all of the attacks, that was fantastic. Like, that was completely amazing. I did horrible against him. I wish it could have been a longer fight, but it was completely amazing. I need more fights like that with people. I want more fights like that with people. It was unique, it was memorable, it was a great fight. I got completely wrecked, but it was a great fight. I want more of that. But that's enough of that rant. That's something for another time. Either way, guys, next time we're going to mess around with the Foreign Great Sword, a Great Shield, and the Painting Guardian Sword. So, I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time.